What the hell's been going on behind my back? There it is.
Ruben,
So this is what you needed extra money for? Fine feathers. Fine feathers, and you're bothering while my back is turned?
Ruben, we were going to tell you.
A man has to go downtown, talk to his buddies before he knows what's going on in his own family?
Who told you?
It's all right who told me. I got ways to find things out behind my back.
You didn't leave town at all. You've been down to that dirty old pool hall.
I got every right to go down to that pool whenever I damn please.
I thought you were in such a hurry to get out of town. Oh yeah, you had to get to Muskogee tonight.
I can still make it to Muskie. 1975? Lord have mercy. 1975?
Did Lauren Delman come into the pool hall while you were there? Did he? Did he tell you? If he did, I'll never buy anything in that store again.
That suits me just fine.
Why couldn't he kept his mouth shut?
Just told the wife the finest dress in the store, he says. Wearing fine tailored clothing. Wearing fine tailored clothing, having a big cigar in his mouth. I just told your wife the finest dress in the store.
Oh, that makes me furious.
Jesus Christ, woman! What kind of man do you take me for, huh? As one of those millionaire oil men? Is that the man you think you're married to? See? This girl doesn't even want the dress. You put in her head all these highfalutin ideas of parties dressed in nonsense.
Ruben, of course Renee doesn't want to go to the party. She never wants to go anyplace. All she wants to do is lock herself in the parlor and practice at the piano or go to the library and hide her nose in a book. After all, she's going to want to get married one of these days, isn't she? And where's she going to look for a husband? In the public library?
I saw her just a while ago.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
That's news to me. When?
A few months ago, I sure did.
I certainly never saw it. What'd it look like?
It was white.
Ruben Flood, that was the dress you bought her 3 years ago when she graduated from the 8th grade. She hasn't had a new dress since then except for a few school clothes.
So why can't she wear the white dress to the party?
Because she's grown 3 inches since you bought her that dress. And besides, I cut it up 2 years ago and dyed it black and made her a skirt out of it to wear with a midi.
It's the same thing. I don't have any extra money right now to be spent on no party talks. I just don't have it.
No, you don't have money when we need something here at home, do you?
I'm telling you right now, I don't.
You always have money for a bottle of bootleg whiskey when you want it, don't you? And I dare say you've got money for a few other things I need to mention just a present.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
The hell I do.
I know what goes on when you go out on the road. You may tell me you spruce up for your customers, but I happen to know better. Do you think I'm a fool?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I happen to have friends, decent, self-respecting people who tell me a few things that happen when you visit Ponca City.
You mean the Whirlpool sisters?
That's all right who I mean. I've got friends over there. That's all I need to say.
Those noise you made the Whirlpool sisters? God damn, they been filling your head with stories?
Maybe you don't have money to buy your daughter a new dress, but it seems you have money to take Mavis Pruitt to dinner when you're over there, to a movie afterwards, and give her presents.
I'm no Mavis Pruitt ever since I was a boy. What harm is there if I do take her to a movie?
You're always too tired to take me to a movie when you come home.
Life's different on bro.
I bet it is.
Besides, I asked her to come over to the Gibbs house one night while I was having my dinner. What could I do but let her join me?
She went to the Gibson house because she knew you were there. I know what kind of woman she is.
She's not as painted as bad as everybody makes her. She's had it hard too.
Oh, she has?
Yes, she has. And I feel sorry for her.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. Is there any law that say I can't feel sorry for Mavis Pruitt?
She's had her eye on you ever since I can remember.
Oh, shoot.
What happened to that man she left town with after we were married?
He ran off and left her.
For good reason, too, I bet. I also heard she was seen sporting a pair of black-bottom hose shortly after you left town, and that you were seen buying such a pair at the Globe Dry Goods store.
My God. You got yourself a real detective service going on here, don't you?
I don't ask people to tell me these things. I wish to God they didn't.
Look, I did buy those hose for her birthday, all right? I'll admit, they only cost me 68 cents. And it was for her birthday. It made that poor woman happy. I've known maybe pulled out ever since I was a boy. Besides, I had a little more flush then.
How do you think it makes me feel when people tell me things like that?
You ought to not listen.
How can I help it?
There's nothing going on between me and Mavis Pruitt. Mavis Pruitt, nothing for you to worry about.
There's probably a woman like her in every town you visit. That's why you want to get out of town so bad. To go frisking over the country like a young stallion.
Hush your mouth. The door will hear you.
A lot you care about your daughter, a lot you care about any of us.
Oh, you don't think I care about you unless I put you over my knee and nuzzle you?
What you need for a wife is a squaw. Why didn't you marry one of those Indian women out on the reservation? She'd make you rich now too, wouldn't she? And you wouldn't have to pay any attention to her at all.
You know what? Maybe that's what I should have done.
Oh, so you want to throw it up to me?
Oh, what?
You know what, Reuben Flood?
No, I don't.
You never wanted to marry me.
I never said that.
It's true, isn't it?
I'm telling you, it ain't.
It is. I felt it all these years.
If you're so determined to make it true, then be my guest. All right, but I'll admit, in some ways, I didn't want to marry nobody. Can't you understand how a man feels about giving up his freedom?
And how does a woman feel knowing her husband only married her because...
None of this is what we was arguing about in the first place. We was arguing about the dress. You gotta take it back.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
Reenie's gonna wear that dress to the party or you'll have to bury me.
You gonna take that dress back to Lauren Doman, or I'm leaving this house for good and never coming back.
Go on. You're only home half the time as it is. We can get along without you the rest of the time.
Then that's how it's gonna be. There'll be ice cream parlors in hell if I come back in here and listen to your trouble.
Get out. Get out and go to Ponca City. Mavis Pruitt is waiting. She's probably getting lonesome without you.
My God, Cora, you keep it all I can. Keep from hating when you talk like that.
Come on and hit me. You wouldn't dare, Reuben.
What? I'll go to Ponca City. I'll drink booze. I'll take Mavis Pruitt to movies, or it's all kind of hell I can. Say it with you.
Don't you ever step foot in this house again. I'll never forget what you said. Never. Don't you ever step foot in this house again.